All the ladies in the house tonight, keep your earrings on, it ain't time to fight. Say,
really though, really though, really though, really though.
Yeah. New really though. Coming hot. 2018. Cookbook is in the building, y'all.
The show you listen to is really though. Platform collection's what I'm sitting on. And we the type that gon' drop what you want every pod. We gon' give you gems, help you right all your wrongs. The show you listen to is really though. Platform collection's what I'm sitting on. And we the type that gon' drop what you want every pod. We gon' give you gems, help you right all your wrongs. Edutainment at its finest. Here to remind us we can rise above the dryness. Rely on mind states that'll find us at our highest. Vibrate like timers till we blow up in our lives, bro. We live exciting lives, bro. Don't buy into the lies, we keep it true and living. One life to live, don't waste what you've been given. Face the tears and fears and tear through to the pinnacle. Keep pushing through boundaries till masses reaching critical. The show you listen to is really though. Platform collection's what I'm sitting on. And we the type that gon' drop what you want every pod. We gon' give you gems, help you right all your wrongs. The show you listen to is really though. Platform collection's what I'm sitting on. And we the type that gon' drop what you want every pod. We gon' give you gems, help you right all your wrongs. The show you listen to is really though. Platform collection's what I'm sitting on. And we the type that gon' drop what you want every pod. We gon' give you gems, help you right all your wrongs. The show you listen to is really though. Platform collection's what I'm sitting on. And we the type that gon' drop what you want every pod. We gon' give you gems, help you right all your wrongs. Yo, what's up? It's your boy Cookbook. Welcome to season 2, episode 3 of Really Though, the podcast that brings you that edutainment, that brings that encouragement, that brings that inspiration, that brings that information, that brings you what you need to be successful in your life and have a good time doing it. Like I said, I'm your host, Cookbook. We got another banger of a show today, man. I got my laptop back, baby. That's why I'm able to bring you this new intro. I wanted to bring this on episode 1, but hey, man, I didn't have the tools, but we back, baby. All the laptop dramas in the past. Yo, we doing mad work, yo. I'm knee deep in Jason Soto was here, my final album. At the same time, I'm still working on that collabo with Evidence, yo. But yo, that shit ain't even important right now. What's important is my guest for today. Yo, today, making his 4th appearance on Really Though, if you include his 2 appearances on the Stereotype Show, is my man E Green, E Color from the Hip Hop Digest. Make some noise for that dude. He officially is the man who's been on my podcast the most besides me. So shout out to him, man. This episode is called The Littles. And we're going to get into all these littles and how you feel about it and how I feel about it and how we feel about it. All the littles. And you know who you are, you littles. But listen to the end, man, because we got a hot segment for you. The 3rd time we've done it, it's Who Wore It Best, where we put song versus song, who used the sample the best. So you're getting 2 shows for 1 today. We're going to discuss the littles, and then we're going to see which songs use the sample the best. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking now because we talk a lot on this episode, and we listen to some music and everything. Yo, thanks for listening, man. Shout out to Platform Collection. Go follow all their podcasts, and you can always follow them at Platform Collection. Follow me at Cookbook the PR on all platforms. You ready, though? Really, though.
Really though.
Hey, yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Cookbook. Welcome to Really Though, Season 2, Episode 3. And I'm hanging out with my man, E Grezio, E Green, E Swervo. Captain Save 'em, though. Captain Save the Flows.
Shit.
See, they on a crusade to save rap, so I'm going to call them Captain Save Them Flows.
Damn, Captain Save Them Flows.
Got a new name. But listen, man, let me tell you something, man. What's up, man? What's up?
I'm just making sure I ain't making too much noise.
Nah,
you know
you
what I'm saying?
good,
I ain't got
man.
no studio chair.
You can make as much noise as you want because this
there
is
it is.
really, though. But check it out, man. I don't know if you know this, man, but you are true. And let me tell you something. First of all, I hate the phrase friend of a podcast. Have you ever heard people be like,
nah.
yo, man. Hey, yo, here goes my man K, man. He's a friend of the podcast. I hate that phrase,
Nah, I
man.
don't even get down with that,
But, yo, you have now officially become the most highest number of guest spots on my podcast, bro.
That's what's up.
This your fourth time, son.
I strive for first place.
This is your fourth time, son.
There
So check
is.
it out, man. You were on, really though.
Yes. Really, though?
Yep, about a year ago.
Year ago, I was on Really, though.
That's right. We did the history of hip hop,
We did.
and you broke it down from the beginning till now. And then, in the Really Though podcast world, I had a radio show too called Stereotypes
You
that I
did.
put there. And we did some legendary, my man. We did some legendary. They
Yeah.
wasn't ready for it.
Nah.
But we dropped it on them. It was a little
We did.
something called Who Wore It Best,
Who
homie.
Wore It Best,
And we
yo.
was sample checking fools straight
Yeah,
up,
no
man.
doubt.
We was checking
No
them.
doubt.
And it was so popular, we had to do it again.
That's crazy,
So we
right?
did Who Wore It Best Part 2 5 episodes later. So now that was 3 times.
Yeah.
Then I said, man, season 2's coming. We're going to talk about the text chain, but all the homies on the text chain started
No
hitting me
doubt.
up like, when we getting that Who Wore It Best Part 3.
Yeah.
And if there's one thing I know about my man Captain Save Them Flows, my man E. Green, he's always ready to talk on a podcast, man.
Oh,
So as
for
soon
sure.
as I hit him up, I was like, you want to be on it? He was like, no question, no question.
No question about it.
And then I showed up right on time tonight. Bam.
Yo.
Sharp. Here we are, baby.
Yeah, we here now.
Now, right on time, man. Like, how's it go? I always there when you call.
Oh,
but
man.
I'm always on time.
Damn. Do I get to hit the grovelly shit?
Hit it, And I paid to be mine,
Baby.
baby.
All
Yeah,
of that
man.
shit.
So anyway, so we're gonna get a little for all my listeners. If they don't know who you are, just break down quickly who you are and why you're even here. Why are you even an authority on this shit, homie?
Okay,
Let
so
them know.
like when I first got to LA and I was hungry and I was standing outside this McDonald's, right?
Yep.
And my man came through and I did the things like, yo, you got something to eat? And
Right.
Get something to eat. My man was like, you know what? I can do you better than that. Come get on my podcast.
That's right. But I was like, before I buy you this Big Mac,
Yeah.
you got to answer this hip hop trivia, and you aced it 100%.
And that's how we do it. You know why? Because I was trained by the Hip Hop Digest show. You know
That's
what I'm
it,
saying?
baby. So
Keep
if you
them skills.
Now, look, all of my listeners should already not only be listening to the Hip Hop Digest, they should be subscribed to it.
No doubt.
But for those who are not, the Hip Hop Digest is a fantastic podcast that you and your homeboys been doing for quite some time, bro. Like before podcasts even existed, y'all motherfuckers had it going on already.
Bruh.
For real, like no joke. And it's a beautiful thing, man. You guys are really working hard to bridge the gap between old and new.
We trying to do that.
You guys are stretching a little more towards the old these days.
Yeah. No doubt.
Trust
but
me, I
don't get
listen.
it twisted, though.
But you be giving them a chance.
Absolutely.
You give 'em a
Absolutely.
chance, man.
And at the end of the show, every show, we play about 5 cuts that's current. Young boy.
Once in a while, you drop
Hip-hop.
an oldie in there.
Oh, well,
That's cool.
I've been trying to tell Kurt, that should be a staple. We should throw in something on there every week.
Some's got to go in, yeah.
But the fact of the matter is, we playing current
Yep.
hip hop. And I'm not talking about this is the home of hip hop and R&B. Nah, yo.
Not that, the real shit.
No, we playing real hip hop.
You played my homies before, man. 18 Scales.
I mean,
Those are the homeboys, man.
That's
They got
hip-hop.
some new shit coming out, man.
And we will look forward to hearing
Yep.
that.
Yep. You know I got a new album coming out with Evidence, the second part.
And can't wait to get a piece of that.
And I got that whole album coming out at the end of the year called Jason Soto Was Here.
Wow.
The last album. I'm
See,
killing
he
Cookbook.
just dropping shit on me
I'm
now.
killing Cookbook on
No.
that album. I'm killing him.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't mind revealing this. The second to last song is called Jason the 13th.
Oh, shit.
And Jason 13th is Killing Cookbook on that song, literally. We gonna have a
Damn. Yo, I'm a little bit nervous for you.
Yep.
I'm a little bit nervous because, Jason's a big, that's a big franchise right there.
He's killing him.
All
He's
right,
done,
well.
son. He's gonna be done, son.
Everybody know. Got the sample ready.
Yeah. That's like even like talking about old to new, even new kid. Everybody they've heard that somewhere.
Everybody heard it somewhere. Somebody scared somebody with it.
So anyway, if you guys aren't listening to the Hip Hop Digest, go to any place that you listen to a podcast, bro. You know what I'm saying? And just search Hip Hop Digest with my man E. Grigio. You know what I'm saying? Captain Save the Flows.
Yeah.
And but
Well, don't.
Oh,
It ain't
Kurt
just me.
G, my
Kurt
man
G.
Cordis.
Yeah, Cordis.
King Killer, the
King
mighty
Killer.
Chinchilla.
Yes, sir. He's
Man,
got names for us all.
Hey, yo. And I've grown to love it. I haven't even met those other two brothers, but I can say, man, I love those dudes, man.
That's what's up.
We trying to get them out on the West
doubt,
Coast.
No doubt.
I'm hoping we can do something. Let's talk about it a little bit. I told them on the last episode that I would get into it a little bit.
Okay.
And the more I tell people, the more I got to come through and do it.
Yes, sir.
So what you should I tell them?
Man, get in there.
All right, guys. So you guys know that I do coaching and consulting with other artists and do different things. Well, I had this vision. I was probably jogging because that's what I'm usually doing. Everybody, when I be thinking of my ideas, I'm out there doing the running, man. And I just thought, man, I want to do it. Now, I'm sure people have done something similar, but you know what? We're going to do it my way. And this, I want to throw not a show, not an event, not necessarily even a conference per se. I mean, I would almost go so far as to call it a seminar.
Okay.
On some Tony Robbins shit.
No doubt.
Except on some hip hop shit. We don't have a name for it yet. But I've been putting together a little team, trying to figure out some things. And one of the first calls, I think the first call I made was to my man E. Green.
Wow.
And my man was very excited about it.
Very much so.
He might have already found me a place to throw it at.
At least one.
So we're looking at doing that at the end of the year. You guys are going to hear a whole lot more about it. But for now, just know that it's going to be some real knowledge dropped.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be if you're a musician, MC, DJ, producer, any of that, this is for you, for sure. Even if you're not, though, any kind of business endeavor, any kind of thing you might be searching out, there's going to be so much knowledge dropped, so much personal growth stuff, so much, but from all hip hop perspective, there's going to be DJs, we're going to have breakdancers. At the end of the night, we're going to throw a big show, just have some live ass MCs, and we're just going to make it something that's probably never been exactly the way we're doing it. I don't think it's ever happened before.
Well, I feel safe in saying that even if it has happened before, it ain't this.
It ain't this. And if I can work everything out the way I want it, we're going to fly his two other partners out, and we'll have them do the Hip Hop Digest live.
That's
a
crazy.
live podcast that night at that seminar.
Man.
And trust me when I say you guys are going to be rolling, because these fools get their clown on. They're not afraid to clown who I like to call the Littles.
The Littles.
And I actually wanted to talk to you a little bit about the Littles today. So I brought a little theme song with me.
Oh,
all right? So we're going to drop it right now, and we're going to get into this right now.
Let's go.
Here come the Littles, always running to and fro. Here come the Littles, they're living with you, don't you know? One day when Henry went away, the Littles fell inside his suitcase. He later found his pathways. You can't stop the Littles, 'cause the Littles don't stop.
So, man, listen. First of all, let's talk about the text chain, because this is a topic of conversation that comes up all the time on the text chain.
Yeah.
And it does come up a lot on the digest, too. That's why I told you it's going to be a little digesty
No doubt.
today.
That's what I do.
I call them the Littles.
Okay.
Little Sky, Little Zan. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Little everybody. Everything's little these days, right?
Littles.
And they're everywhere, man. And you know what? It's okay. I'm going to let them live today, but we're going to talk about it.
Okay.
And I just want to get down to it, because it's at the core of the debate between old and new.
Oh, let's definitely.
It really is. I mean,
Okay.
these guys are the ones that are like up there right now. And there's a pretty good debate about lyricism, about what's real, what's not real.
Right.
And so why don't you just start in how do you feel about the Littles?
Well, I'm gonna start off in a good way. All right. As you're talking about it, I'm sitting here thinking, because I've been thinking about this for a minute, and we haven't really touched it on the show. But there's been Littles before. Lils back in the day. Lils is not really a new thing.
No, there's a lot of Lils, homeboy.
Yeah.
Little Flip, Little John, Little Mo,
Little Zane.
Zane.
I mean, there's a lot of Lils.
There has been a lot of Littles, but there's just an epidemic now.
Right. The thing about it is now is if you look at the Lils from back in the day, or not too long ago,
yeah,
they really weren't pretty on the same thing.
They weren't that little.
Well, they weren't little, you know what I'm saying, but they weren't in the same lane.
Yeah, you're right.
All the current Lils are kind of in the same lane, so it doesn't. Nobody really stands out.
That's true.
You know, so that's the thing that I would say most. I know it was kind of a little backhanded, but what I'm really saying is it's not about the name.
Right.
It's about that content.
Well, I'm kind of blanketing all the dudes, the Littles. But it represents, it could be all of them, homie. Anybody that's like now, new, current. You know what I'm saying? Like we could bring up any name, we could discuss them, but they've all kind of been batched into this thing. So like, first of all, shout out to the Hip Hop Digest text chains. For those of you guys don't know, it's a very exclusive group of people that is on a text chain. And let me tell you guys get it lit. I be trying to go to sleep. Y'all niggas be texting at night. Listen, sometimes I can't even look. I apologize to the text chain that I don't post more. I can't keep up with y'all, man. I'll be like, how do you guys have time to be text? Look, a topic will come up like the Littles or whatever.
Yeah.
Y'all motherfuckers is Google searching and dropping links and studying. And they're doing research and shit. My bad, yo. I can't be doing all
crazy
that, bro.
Though, right?
Yeah, it's crazy.
It just shows that there is a contingency of heads out here.
Yeah.
That are really feeling hip hop.
No, for real.
And so, you know, I'm not talking about the regular, everyday dick ride blog hip hop rap talk.
This is real dudes,
real
man.
stuff. Like we get into the minutia of hip hop.
Be fighting in
right?
there, bro,
It does
real.
get crazy. It does get crazy.
Fighting, yo.
So when you say that, how do they do it? Well, first of all, let me say, you know, we out here on the West Coast. So when the East Coast heads wake up, 9 o'clock or
they get it
8
cracking
o'clock,
right
they
away.
in it, right?
They just wake up, text chain, yo.
5 o'clock in the
Where my
morning.
phone at?
Yeah.
Yo, Dougie Fresh.
I just heard this new song.
Hey, yo, hold on a second, yo. What did Rhapsody do today? Hey,
But
yo,
that's
I saw
crazy.
Slick
Though.
Rick.
But you
Send
learn
me.
a lot though.
I do.
From I mean, there's people all over the world on there.
It really is.
You know what I'm saying? So to hear the hunger and thirst and desire to talk about real hip hop is just great, yo.
I couldn't even be on it today because everybody was talking about the Roxanne movie and I didn't watch it.
Well.
So I read like a little bit. Oh,
Yeah.
no, I can't go on today.
No.
Everybody's breaking it down.
There's a rule though. There's a rule.
Yeah,
There's a
no
rule.
spoilers.
No spoilers when it comes to movies. And
But sometimes
shit like
I don't
that.
even want the opinion. You know, I just want.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I don't want to
okay.
hear like a bunch of people say it was whack. Because then when I do watch it, it might taint me
You
a little
already
bit. Maybe
thinking, huh?
Sometimes.
Well, I ain't gonna say nothing right now, but I saw it.
I'm gonna watch it,
I
and
did
we'll talk about
comment
that
on that,
later. But bringing it back.
Wait. You
What's
did
that?
watch it?
No, I haven't watched it.
Oh,
So I'm
okay,
gonna watch
okay,
it later.
okay,
I will
okay,
have
cool,
watched
cool.
it very soon.
All right.
But I did see Black Panther, homeboy. Let me tell you something. Nah, I'm just playing.
he got on beads.
Hey, yo, let me tell you something. I'm Puerto Rican. Fuck that. I'm in the family. I'm going to Wakanda as soon as I can, bro.
Him and all the rest of these people.
Shoot,
run
I be
off.
seeing 60-year-old white people out there wearing dashikis now, fool.
I'm
It's getting
surprised.
lit out there in these streets.
Surprise.
But getting back to it, so this
Yeah.
comes up a lot on the text chain. It's funny because, like, as like hardcore hip hop as these dudes are, they like, man, I be seeing Cardi B coming up so much, and like some of these dudes are so much. I'm like, man, do you not like them or do you like them? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I have my own opinions, and I sprinkle them into the text chain once in a while, but I keep it a little light.
Right.
So I don't think fools is ready
You
for
don't
my
want to step on no
opinions.
grenade
You know what
or
I'm
throw no grenades out there, but it's
Yeah.
okay. It's a safe place, bro.
It is a safe space, right?
Safe space for hip hop.
I think you go into the text chain and there's gender neutral bathrooms in there too.
I don't know what the fuck about that.
It's a safe
I
space.
don't know about that. I probably
No hate
put
speech.
my mute on at that point.
So anyway, so we're talking about the debate between the two, right?
Yeah.
So here I'm going to give you my opinion, which may not be everybody's favorite opinion, but I know. Look it. First of all, I know you guys say let them live as far as getting their money,
Right.
and doing their thing.
Yep.
And I know there's a big fight between like whether or not you should call it hip hop.
Right.
And it's just to me, I just feel like the music, just like any other music, it does grow, and it does go into different places. It's either anything is either growing or dying, right?
Kind of.
Kind of. Okay, I mean, you could probably stay at the same level, but I'm saying like, in order for it to be where it's at, it had to go somewhere, right? It's only gonna
Right.
like rock and roll did it. You know, split off into different types.
Exactly.
So you got
Exactly.
alternative, you got classic, you
Right.
got death metal, you got
Yep.
it did it all. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And nobody's really tripping. So I could see why you could be like, well, how about we call this, you know, like mumble rap is a name.
Yeah,
That-
it's a derogatory,
but
but
it's
you know
derogatory.
we're trying to figure that out too. By the
Right.
way, on the digest, we trying
Right.
to figure that out. But yeah, there's different lanes.
But there's different lanes, so I can understand why you'd want to call it. But my point being is that hip hop. So there's always been sort of this thing that's happening now. It's just that because it's the biggest music now, I think that people, because if you think about when you like back in the day, like 1990, I guarantee you right now we can name between 1990 and 95. Every year we can name 10 artists that you fucking hated, said was garbage, that had a huge hit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
definitely.
It's always been that way. It's just I would say yes.
in hip hop,
Yeah, I would say yes.
we got to break it down even further. Let's
we go
just call
further
it
back.
rap. Let's just call it rap
Okay, rap.
because
Well, hip hop is the whole culture, you know.
the
so
culture.
we're just talking
right.
about rap music.
Right, we're just talking about
Yeah.
rap music, right? So the rub is that older cats like myself,
Yep.
we were there for the foundation
True.
of what it is and what it's about
Bambaataa.
and how it's done.
All of that, right?
All of that. Even before that.
The message.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's always been about braggadociousness.
Truth.
If that's a word. How much
It
money
is.
you got, how many
Yep.
girls you get.
Always.
You in the OJ.
Yep.
Or the limo or whatever. You know what
Hello.
I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's not like we worried about the fact that people are just talking about, well, right now, how many drugs they take.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But the point of the thing is the diversity of it is almost non-existent now.
Yeah.
Commercially.
In the commercial realm.
Right.
But I would put out there that commercially there's never really been diversity. Commercially.
In rap, no,
because
you're right.
rap for when rap started and for probably the first 15 years of it, up until maybe the Puffy era or a little bit before that, it was all quote unquote underground, and then those sprouts. And usually whenever those sprouts shot up, the MC Hammers or the Paper Boys or the whatever, a lot of times fools
You've been watching
hated it.
Atlanta. He said Paperboy.
No, but the real
It's the
paper
real
boy, the
Paperboy.
real paper.
Right.
I like that paper boy. The Atlanta
no doubt,
paper
no
boy is
doubt.
my dude.
No doubt.
No, but you know what I'm saying? There's always been these little upshoots. You know what I'm saying? That people
Yeah.
like, nah, that shit ain't real. We hate it. You know what I mean? So it's been, there's always been that weird thing
Yes.
about hip hop. Like, I don't know if rock was like that. Like, nah, that shit ain't the real rock. Fuck those guys. Like, maybe.
It probably was.
Probably.
To
Oh,
a
you
certain
know what?
extent.
Green Day, a lot of people, they were punk. And a lot of people, when they blew big, they're like, ah,
Right.
fuck those
Right. All
dudes,
that
bro.
Seattle shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're like, fuck
no
those
doubt.
dudes, bro,
No doubt.
man. They used to be real. So I guess it happens in all genres.
But I'm going to
saying,
challenge you, though, on
Challenge
that
you.
commercial thing, because was Run DMC not commercial?
No, they weren't. Not in the same respect of like a Hammer. Come on, keep it real. Well,
I
listen,
am trying to keep it real.
Actually, you know what? I probably shouldn't speak on this the way you could. So why don't you actually school me on why you would say that? Because I'm speaking a little out of turn to my elders.
So when Run DMC first came out and they hit that Hard Times and all that kind of stuff, you know, that was street. You know what I'm saying? It was real. Folks was feeling it. it was street. You know what I'm saying? Just the way, even the way they dressed, because they weren't dressing like the crew before them. You know what I'm saying? The age group before them was off the costumes on stage. But then
True.
Run DMC came and made it regular. But they was rhyming about, you know, what people was feeling, right?
Yeah.
And old Hustle was like, we got to get this money.
Yep.
So he got with that rock situation, and
Yeah.
Run DMC never looked back.
Yeah.
They all over the world, selling out stuff, all on MTV, all on everywhere. But they didn't come across as, I'm gonna say, comical or minstrels.
Yeah.
For the most part, they kept it real. They kept
I
it
agree.
street, and the fact that Jam Master Jay was there kept them with that street element.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of these cats now, they're commercially viable,
Right.
all over the place.
Yep.
But there's no substance, because they could be gone tomorrow, and the next kid could be right up there.
Yeah.
You couldn't do that with Run DMC. You know
Not with Run DMC.
what I'm saying? And I'm just pulling them out now because I could have said LL. LL was large, yo.
Right. But would you say LL was really commercial? Now think about he was, but I'm talking about like the beginning. So the Yo MTV rap era, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
time, there was like different levels, tiers. You know what I mean?
Right.
And like you had the MC Hammer Vanilla Ice tier, which
Yeah.
was definitely commercial.
Absolutely
Like
commercial.
pop radio started playing those records because
Right.
they couldn't help it. It was overwhelming.
Exactly.
But was pop radio playing Mama Said Knock You Out? Was pop radio playing, you know, Hard Times or My
Nah,
Adidas?
they was playing Walk This Way. They was playing
They
My
were
Adidas.
they might have been playing Walk This Way. You're right, because that was Aerosmith.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean?
And Run DMC, well, Russell and the producers caught on to that rock
Right.
thing that was feeling for them. So if you listen to their catalog,
Beastie Boys.
Beastie Boys.
Was
Yes.
definitely.
Definitely.
So, but if you recall, like rap wasn't pop yet. You know, rap is
Right,
not pop.
right,
If you
right.
call it that, then stop.
Stop,
That
exactly.
was 1991
Right.
when Q-Tip said that.
That's your
you know what
boy.
I'm saying?
Yes.
That's my homeboy.
No doubt.
And so that idea was still out there. That feel, like that keep it real feel,
Right.
which is okay. I mean, for me, I love the mid 90s, like 93 to 90 till. I mean, that was beautiful. That was all my
Yeah,
birth.
all
you
of
know,
it.
All of it.
Yeah, West
You know
Coast,
what I'm
East
saying?
Coast, all of it at
Was
that point.
beautiful.
Yeah.
But I'm just, you know, like, I guess what I'm trying to say is that there's always been sort of that pull, that, oh, fuck. Like, even dudes that were dope underground and maybe they popped up on some pop shit, or they got a hit record, or they got a whatever, like, fools start hating on them. Man, fuck those guys. They sold out. They sold out.
Perfect person on that.
Who?
Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah, when he started doing
Yo,
them sexy records.
well, not even that. You know, that whole Madonna experiment, him messing around with Patti LaBelle.
Got a little weird.
It was. It was
Yeah.
like, Kane, what are you doing, son?
It got a little weird.
It did.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying, though. There's always been that. Like, I remember being a kid, getting even like real underground rap, and almost every record always had like that one R&B joint. Or that
Yeah.
one, like, I remember,
Yeah.
for me, P Rock and CL Smooth is like my go to as like my foundation. I just remember do 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 lots of loving. And I'd be
Yeah,
like, nigga,
yeah.
fast forward that shit.
Yeah,
Before I
yeah.
get that out of here.
Yeah.
But that's how we were. We were like, nah, what's that R&B
We
shit,
called it.
son? What's that R&B
Called it like
shit?
we saw it at that time.
At that time. So I'm
Right.
just saying, like, it feels like just because rap got bigger, it's been a powerhouse since 1997. Since
Oh, yeah, no
Puffy,
doubt, no doubt,
and
yeah.
It's been like taken over
yeah.
all the way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think what I want to ask you, actually, this is what I want to ask you now. So I think we understand that there's always been that pull, and it's gotten bigger because of the rap's gotten bigger.
Right.
There's always been dudes who are whack at rapping too that
Oh, yeah.
that have made big hits,
For
right?
sure.
Now there's a lot of them right now, according to a lot of people.
Right.
I just want to understand, like let's say your opinion from your mind. Who are the dudes, like, when you look at some of these littles, and again, that's just a blanket statement, because I know who I think is whack, but see, from my perspective, maybe because I do music too, and I've always kind of grown with the times as well. I still like a lot of stuff.
Oh,
there's
for
some
sure,
Future
for
songs
sure.
I be feeling. I'm not even lying.
And that's okay.
Like, hey,
That's
yo,
okay.
that Molly Percocet shit, that was fire to me.
Okay,
a
but-
lot of it, I like it. I'm
But
not
what's
gonna
fire
lie.
about it? Yeah, since you said that, what's fire about that record?
Okay.
Because I know what I like about
The
it.
beat, of course.
There you go.
No, but there's a vibe and there's an attitude that Future, 2 Chainz. There's like 2 Chainz is funny and he's not trying to be funny, which is not probably a compliment to him.
Yeah, probably
But
not.
he is funny. But he's not lyrical in the sense that we
Right.
would say he's lyrical. But like he'll drop some lines where you're like, that shit was kind of tight though. Like there'll be slick lines in there. So to me, I'm like, that is lyricism. He may not have like the dopest patterns, but actually sometimes he does. Future, I would say the same thing. Now, Future is kind of like, I think Lil Wayne started mumble rap. Because I used to laugh at Lil
Wow.
Wayne. Lil Wayne really did. If you go back to some of them mixtapes and stuff,
Yeah.
and even Lollipop and all that, I remember saying like,
Man.
I remember saying like around 2006, man, this motherfucker's not even saying words anymore. He don't even need to say words no more.
When you
yo.
make 600 albums in a year, you ain't got nothing else to say.
I just remember he'd be like, and I was like, who started mumble rap?
Wow.
Lil Wayne.
That's a good point right there.
That's who I would say started it. People
No doubt.
point to Future a lot, right?
Well, my introduction to Future, my son, when I went to visit him in Mississippi, was like, yo, Pops, I want you to hear this song. So he slapped on this record. And I'm going to say it right now. What I heard, I don't know what I was hearing at that moment. Well, here's what I heard. About 6,000 times. And I'm like, that's a song, yo? So that was like, for me, the beginning, because I didn't care about Lil Wayne, yo. I didn't care nothing about that kid.
I love Lil Wayne.
But
Full
hearing
respect.
that record opened up a door to me to music that existed that I wasn't even privy to.
Right.
And I was cool with that because
You were cool with not being privy to it, or you were cool with...
I was cool not being privy to it because it's not made for me. You know
Well, yeah.
what I'm saying?
Well, you said something earlier, too, which is very true. Like, beginnings of rap was braggadocious, and it was also about selling drugs.
Yeah.
Nowadays, rap has become about taking drugs.
Right.
So if you listen to music tends to always reflect the drugs that the culture is taking at the time.
Damn, that's a good ass point.
If you look across any genre,
Yeah.
and rap is a clear, you start 2005, Texas, lean. What happened to
Yeah,
music? It got
yeah.
chopped and screwed.
Right.
Turn that shit slow, because our minds are going real slow right
Right.
now because we drinking that lean.
Damn.
Then when Molly's came in, there was a different energy.
Wow.
And I remember looking at it and going like, damn, I can't, like, this shit is dope, but like, why are people liking it that much? I'm like, well, I don't take Molly's.
Wow.
I bet if I was on Molly right now, so you see like the DJs and the like, even EDM and all of that, they're like, the music
Yeah.
feels like
Yeah,
the
it
drugs.
does. Yeah, it does.
The way I heard
Yeah.
people describing like Molly or ecstasy or
Damn.
certain things, you listen to the music and you're like, yeah, makes sense.
That's a good ass point that you just made because
It's
people
real.
don't even realize this
Exactly.
is happening.
So what do you think when you're on Percocet or on lean especially? How do you talk? Do you
but-
talk clear and concise?
Time I took Percocet when I had that hurt knee, I was asleep.
There you
know
go.
what I'm saying?
So if they trying to record a rap verse, homeboy.
Oh well.
But it's really, if you look at it, look at the Beatles. That's a good example. They were like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I
LSD.
tell you something. They started taking that Lucy in the Sky and
Lucy
Diamond
in
Joe.
the Sky.
Then we started getting them real out.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Octopus and like
Yeah.
it got
Well, that
crazy.
yellow
Started
submarine
playing
shit.
like the Indian music.
Yeah,
and
no
like-
doubt. No, fucking music has a drug culture.
It does.
Wow.
It's an underlying undertone, like
Damn.
80s cocaine. Think about how the music sounded.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
It's real.
Damn.
See, I'm dropping that knowledge
He
right
dropping
now.
knowledge.
Son. I don't give a shit. Text chain. What y'all saying?
Boy, wow.
but it's true. So you look at like, so you guys on this text on the digest brought up Slim Jesus, right? I think you talked about him. You touched on him.
Yeah,
for
a
second.
little bit. I think we touched that a little
So
bit.
what happens is, there are a lot of emulators like him.
Mm-hmm.
So like, there's probably a lot of people that don't sip lean or that don't take Xanax. I mean, most of them do because motherfuckers are out here dying too.
Right.
You
Crazy.
know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
for real.
Right.
but they emulate. They're like, hey, this is what's hot.
Yeah.
But I think they genuinely like the music.
They clearly do.
I think they
Clearly.
do.
Or else it wouldn't exist.
Exactly. Somebody
Because
likes
people that's
it.
trying to get that money is going to do what they got to do to get the money. So if all Nas sounding records start coming out, we would see a change if it was getting money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But, it's just so loose right now. It's hard to, it's like you can't contain it. Us old heads, young heads, it's just a beast. It's just running wild right now.
Yeah, it's true. I don't know how to bridge the gap. I get into this conversation with a lot of people, and like, I have a very true school aesthetic about me, but I'm a musician and I like exploring and trying new things. I like a lot of trap beats.
Why you ain't make a record trap beat yet?
You ain't heard my new album yet. I promise you, I got 2 records right now.
Okay.
I can play them for you after the show.
Okay.
But I guarantee you, I'm spitting on that shit too.
Well, then there it is.
Because I can't be none but me. I'm not going to mumble on it.
No,
I
you
ain't
better
on
not.
me.
You will get called out.
I know I will. And I even say it on the record, like using the track you can mumble to. Instead, we are running through crushing the shit you're accustomed to.
Well, there we go.
You know what I'm saying? I'm letting fools know. But at the beginning of that record, I say, hey, this is to all my hip hop heads. I'm letting you know, motherfucker, I'm cookbook. I do what I want. I'll rap to any beat, drop it, and then I go. You know what I'm saying?
There it is, yeah.
So, but I only say that to say, for me, I can look at, and I've always been able to pull out like the good in what people are doing.
Okay.
There's a few acts that I'm like, yo, that's garbage. That is trash.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But even those guys, I have to say, there's something that they're doing. They're getting spin. So I don't know how Kodak Black exists, but he does. Now, for me, like, I can probably find redeeming value in a lot of people.
Yeah.
But that dude, the way he raps, he ain't on beat. And I'm a stickler for that. That drives me crazy.
Word to Kurt G.
Like even the mumble rappers, there's a cadence, there's a flow, there's a feel and a pattern and a rhythm that I can feel. So that's why I can give it a little more leniency. Leniency.
Yeah, I hear you.
Know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Dropping
Drug
knowledge.
culture. But that dude is one in particular that for me, I'm like, that beat, that bank account beat, that beat is hard. But he ruins it. It's like, but guess what? These kids want to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in my bank account. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
It's very easy. Your brain doesn't have to work. You don't have to think about what he say. You don't got to ask nobody to rewind that because they're going to say it again in 3 seconds. And I'm trying to be funny, but it's the truth.
No, it's true.
You don't have to work with today's music.
So I'm gonna tell you, Lil Wayne. I know you don't like him. He dropped.
Wait. It ain't that I don't like the gentleman. I'm just not a fan.
He's put plenty of bars out there.
You're gonna have to prove that to me.
I will.
Still,
I'll prove it to you with one song. Jay-Z came back with his record Kingdom Come. And what was that? Show Us What You Got. Dun, dun.
Yeah.
Right after that, Lil Wayne dropped a mixtape and he used that beat. You go listen to that song. You tell me.
We're gonna do
Lil
that.
Wayne ain't rapping his ass off on that song.
Did Lil Wayne write it though? I'm just asking.
Well, hey man,
I'm just
show me what you
asking.
got, Lil Wayne.
Okay.
So anyway, I'm gonna ask you one more question, man.
Go right ahead.
Not one more. We're gonna get to what we came to do.
Oh, let's go.
But this might be beating a dead horse.
Uh-oh.
Okay?
With a wry-ass smile.
Especially for anybody who listens to your show as well as mine or the text chain or anybody else. Why y'all don't like Drake, man? What's wrong with Drake, man?
That is one of the easiest questions that you can ask me.
Okay.
Because, again, coming from the foundation of what hip-hop is.
Foundation.
It's about you being braggadocious about how great you are.
Right.
What skills you have.
Right.
How nobody can fuck with you.
Right.
How you got everything and nobody else don't got shit.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
No matter how you say it, that's what you're saying.
Right.
But you're saying it. So when we find out that Drake has had ghostwriters and it's a fact.
See. So this the Meek Mill argument.
It's the Meek Mill argument, B.
Yeah.
And that would go, don't get it twisted, because if it ever came out that KRS-One had a ghostwriter, he's getting clowned, yo.
Did you guys clown Nas when that stuff with Stickman happened?
I might be learning something right now.
So he got accused of Stickman ghostwriting for him on one of his records. and it was like a big thing or whatever. But to me, it was one of those situations where they were all in the studio together. This is how the story went down. Who knows if it was true or not.
Okay.
That like they were in the studio together, and like it might be like, yo, like they might be saying it, the raps out loud, like, yo, I shine like a diamond. You can't even, and then he might throw like, keep it live like Phyllis Hyman. Yo, that's dope, B.
Yeah.
And then he puts it in, and he gives him writer's credit or something, because like, yo, dog, you hit me with that.
And guess what?
What?
That's not an issue per se.
It shouldn't be.
When you have somebody writing pages, verses,
I agree.
bars,
So
the whole shit.
And it's factual. Drake, all of his shit is written by somebody else.
And that, well, I don't know if it's all, but I know there's a lot.
Because the thing with Meek Mill, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't he hear like a reference track from somebody else rapping?
Yes.
It?
Yes.
The same raps.
Yes.
Damn,
and
bro.
reference tracks are for other genres of music. There's
Right.
never, there are writers, there are ghostwriters, there are people getting a lovely
Puffy,
paycheck.
Dre, they have all been very
and we know
open
that they
about
can't
it.
do
Yeah,
that
yeah.
shit. We know. There's still question about did Will Smith do Summertime? Or was it Rakim? Listen to it and see for yourself.
Interesting.
Listen to the cadence.
It's possible.
It
You bring up.
I'm just saying. So
Well,
I'm just saying that to say that it's possible that ghostwriting has been in hip hop a long time.
I think
right?
so, yeah.
But for the fact that somebody right now, can we say that Drake is great as far as getting downloads or
Well,
what do you call that shit, spins,
of
all that
course,
shit?
he's the king of
He's
everything right
great
now.
at that shit.
And he's not a mumble rapper.
He's
You
not a
can't
mumble
call him
rapper,
that.
but he's a little boy baby rapping sounding ass
Man,
dude.
I'm gonna say this, bro. I don't want to
can't.
believe that Drake gets ghostwriting on all that shit, because I think the dude can rap, bro. I think he got some dope lines. His voice, he does his thing,
the
man.
problem is
He's the
we
new
don't
LL
know.
Cool J, man. And you know how I feel about LL Cool J.
Is this man going to get kicked out the
LL,
booth?
let me tell you something. LL Cool J was a dude who could rap his ass off.
Yeah.
He could go hard on some bars.
Right.
And he also was the ladies' favorite.
Yes, he
man.
was.
He
Yes,
knew
he
how to
was.
do them ladies records.
And he, at the end of his career, he went all to that.
He did talk about a pop rapper.
And that's okay.
That's okay. And he definitely,
He put the work in though.
we can't say he definitely wrote it, because who knows?
LL?
Yeah, I mean, I believe he wrote it. I'm just
I
saying,
believe
like,
LL ain't got no ghostwriter.
I don't think so either.
Somebody gonna have to come with some actual factuals on that
video.
shit.
We need video, homeboy,
Yeah.
and then we only go
You know what I'm
believe
saying?
half of it.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
But exactly, because with the things they can do with technology these days, son.
Yo.
But for real, it's back to Drake. As we always say on the digest, we do not respect or disrespect anybody's money making ability.
Yeah.
Get that break because it's out there to get. Go
Yep.
ahead and get it.
Yep.
But do not crease your mouth to say you're the greatest when you got somebody else writing
somebody
for
else
you.
wrote it. Yeah,
I mean, it's just the bottom line, yo.
Yeah.
You can't. How great are you
But what else
if you
is he
spit in
supposed
somebody
to say?
else's bars?
That's what they wrote for him. He's supposed to say
Okay,
that.
so here's the difference. Here's the difference right here. I'm gonna tell you and
Tell
the
me.
world, all
Tell
your world of listeners.
Tell everybody.
Right?
Let 'em
when
know.
you are in, let's say Beyonce, right?
Yep.
Beyonce is what, one of the greatest in the world as far as people say, right?
Yep.
But do you hear her ever singing about her being the greatest singer ever?
Never.
Do
But she
you?
definitely has a lot of writers.
Exactly.
Yep.
It's a different genre. But we understand in R&B and rock and country and whatever other genre there are going to be writers.
Do you think, like, going back to Run DMC and shit, I'm sure they wrote all that shit.
Yeah, they
but
had
like,
to.
you got like Rick Rubin and like some of these dudes who had some rock experience.
Yeah.
Do you think they, from the beginning, was starting off with that same mentality? Like, hey, man, we get a team of writers in here and we all... Because fools, like, sometimes you look at some of these songs, not necessarily rap songs, just songs in general, and it'd be like written by... And you see a pretty big list.
Yes. But again...
But you think the MCs was like, nah, dog, we got this.
They had to be.
I mean, Sugar Hill, first hit. ever
Oh,
got
well, we
stolen.
already know that was a stolen verse on that joint.
That's
One
what
of
I'm saying.
them,
So
for
it's
sure.
like-
But it wasn't
that was a
ghost
stolen-
written.
that
It
was
was
a stolen.
stolen, right?
That's true.
A lot of rhymes get bit to this
True.
day.
That's true.
But it could happen because there's a lot of fucking worlds. There's a lot of, it might be, I don't know, but there's a lot of words in the world,
Yeah.
right?
A lot of words in a lot of worlds, too. So that makes it even
Exactly.
more words.
So nobody owns any particular word unless they put a copywriter on some shit, three-peat, whatever
Yep.
the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
True.
But from time to time, you're going to hear somebody say the same thing as somebody else.
Of course.
And that shit might be purely coincidence. But for the most part, MCs from the beginning
Yeah.
wrote their own shit because they had to show and prove.
Right.
Now you just got to show.
Right.
It's all show. You ain't got to prove
I
shit.
feel you. Okay, so I can respect that. And so I still like Drake, man. Except for when he
lot of
says stuff
motherfuckers
like,
like Drake.
I love my bed and my mama too.
Why
a
can't he
whack
say
line.
that though?
It's a whack line.
It's a whack line, but
But the kids love it.
they love it.
As soon as that comes on, they all say it and they dance.
Wow.
Can't be mad at that, man.
Hey,
I don't
I'm
like
not.
that line.
I'm
You know what
not
I'm
because you
saying?
know why I ain't mad at it? Because I'm not standing in the club with them youngins
Doing
hearing
their
that
thing,
shit.
man.
It's not on my radio or TV or none
This
of that.
boy can make some beats, though. I'm not,
Look,
40 kills
I'm a huge music fan.
Yeah.
I love and live hip hop, but I like drum and bass. I like house music.
You like it all,
I
man.
like golden 70s music.
I'm the same
You know
way.
what I'm saying?
man.
But when it comes to knowledge of the genres, you gotta respect the architects, yo. And it was
Yeah.
about being the man or the woman.
Yeah. You bring up a good point. So, well, even in respect to architects, I guess the way I took it more was like, it just reminds me because we're talking about the battle between old and new. And
Yeah.
from my perspective, like, obviously I lean more towards the old school because I've been in it for a long time. But like, from my perspective, I hang with both sides of the coin, you know, like the younger dudes, and I'm kind of in the middle. The way I see it is like the older dudes or the dudes who hold more to the old school or the true school aesthetic of things. Like, I think you guys do a good job of it. That's why I always like the digest. I think there just needs to be more of a like, let them live.
Yeah.
Understanding
Right.
like shit's gonna grow. Like
Right.
my pops was like, what's that rap crap?
For
you know what I
sure.
mean?
Yes.
That's bullshit. You know?
Biggity.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And then
Yeah.
the youngins, they definitely need to respect their elders. They don't even gotta, I don't even care if you like Rakim or fucking
Right.
De La Soul.
Right.
You ain't gotta like it.
Right.
But just don't say some dumb shit like Little Homeboy, like about
Yeah.
Tupac and all of that, dude.
That was clickbait, yo. Come on.
Of course it is. He did it to get bigger. But you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you flip that coin over. Like, you think of motherfuckers like, yo, man. Oh, yeah, that's tight. But you don't know about Duke Ellington, son? Like, ain't nobody doing that. Like, hey, yo, but Henry Mancini, though, bro.
Nah.
If you don't know him, fuck out of here. You know, like,
No, that's not the way music is.
right.
It shouldn't be discussed that way,
I agree.
right?
But
So
I know. Oh, go ahead. Finish.
that's why we have reached out to some of the younger
Yep.
cats to get, and we already did one interview with a young
That
cat
was
that's
great.
up and coming.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? It was a little bit, iffy and trying not to step on toes, trying not to be, rude or arrogant
Yeah.
about the situation. We literally want to learn and hear from the young cats.
Yeah.
But we want the same respect that we're giving them as well,
Right.
because none of us own this shit.
That's true. I think that's just the word across the board is the respect. Like,
Yeah.
like because the youngins want the respect too. They're like, yo,
Right.
man, this is our rap.
Exactly.
There's some of these dudes are literally becoming millionaires with big hits, and they're 17 years old.
Exactly.
What the fuck's going
Don't
on?
even understand
They just
life
came out of
yet.
their dad's nuts like
Right.
2 seconds ago.
Exactly.
So you expect them to know who Big Daddy Kane is?
No idea.
That's the same thing like some like, yo, when you're a kid, like, hey man, you know who Fat Smiley the Swamp Rat was? And you're like, no, who the hell is that, yo? What you mean you don't know that? Like,
yeah.
Fat Smiley the Swamp Rat, yo.
Yeah,
He
let
was
me
the
get-
baddest blues harp player ever. And you're like, who the fuck is that? Like,
That's
I'm
what
just
the
trying to listen
internet
to Run
is for.
DMC, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you also have to
well,
like,
I got to stop you there. I
Yeah.
got to stop because there's a difference.
yeah,
Us from back then when hip hop started, we grew up listening to our parents' music,
that's very true.
so we were already indoctrinated to
That is
what
very
that
true.
music was about.
And my whole history is that.
Yeah.
My dad and mom, like, I got the oldies, the salsa, Latin jazz music.
Yeah.
All from my mom and mostly my dad.
Mm-hmm.
And because my brother and sister were so much older than me, I was exposed to classic rock and 80s music, like from my sister, classic rock from my brother.
No
And
doubt.
I got this humongous like music school
There
as
you
a
go.
child. You know
There
what I'm
you
saying?
go.
So you do have a good point. But so are these dudes. You think little whoever's pops, I hear it time and time again. Yeah, hey, how'd you get started in rap? My dad used to listen to, Big L and Biggie.
Yeah,
and
but I'm gonna
Big
say something
Pun,
crazy though,
you know.
man.
You didn't see what I did there, right?
I did
The
see what you
Littles
did. I got it.
listening to the Bigs.
I definitely got that.
But I'm saying, like, a lot of them, that's how it is. Like, their parents, like, dude, you could be a lot of these dudes' parents.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
I could be even. You know what I'm saying? Like, and yeah,
There's
my
a couple
kids
of
are
things,
listening
though.
to what I listen to right now.
Yeah, and my kids listened to when I was, raising them when they were little. They heard what I was listening to. I kind
Exactly.
of shied away from the other shit that was ignorant. Even some shit that was real pure hip hop, I didn't really put in their ears. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't put some of it because I don't want to hear like, yeah, these bitches getting like,
yeah.
My kid is 6. You know, it's like,
But-
I ain't trying to blow.
Yeah,
his
no
mind,
doubt.
yo.
But check this for a second though. To give the youth an opportunity, I'm gonna defend the youth for just a moment. A lot of these kids, like you said, 17, you a millionaire, right? And you rapping or mumbling or whatever you want to call it, and you're rich, right? You're 17 years old. What records were out 17 years ago?
Puffy Records,
Lean with it, rock with it,
Lean with it,
all that
Jay-Z.
kind of shit.
Yeah.
Jay-Z was around, but
They
it
call
was
Jay-Z
the
old
change
school.
was coming though.
Yeah.
The change was coming. It was a lot of snap music.
True.
A lot of Lil Jon. A lot of that shit was in the 17 years ago.
I think all of that is like the the fathers of the styles now. You know
That's
what I mean?
my exact point. So what these young kids was hearing was that shit.
Yeah.
They weren't hearing EPMD
Of course.
necessarily.
Yeah.
Some were.
are, but you see the ones that have that, they're rapping like the new sounding boom bap.
Nick Grant and them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the guys you be playing on the on the
Exactly.
digest. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? So
Current.
I think there's I think let's wrap it up because I think we need to get to what we came to do.
Oh, man.
But just to sum it up, I think respect.
No
It
doubt.
starts with respect. And obviously, if you think in terms of like the love for the music, I bet a lot of these youngins really love what they're doing.
No doubt.
And they probably put a lot of heart. I know for a fact I just heard somebody who went and had a meeting with Little Pump. And they said, it was a morning meeting. And they said, yo, this guy hadn't gone to sleep yet. He was up all night in the studio working. And I know what that's like. I know that love. I know what it's like to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and go to the studio because I just want to get that working because I love it. I want
No
to.
doubt.
So I'm just saying, like, respect and love, which has always been cores and ethics of hip hop,
Right.
to begin with,
Right.
is what we need across the board, man. So I think we just solved the whole problem.
Yeah. You got like 27 billion listeners. I mean, we should be able to get some ears on this
We
now.
solved it, man. So remember, respect, y'all.
Respect.
Respect the elders. Elders respect the youngins.
Exactly.
And just start with love, man. Just start with love. And let's see where we go from there, man. We some hippies up in here, right?
Martin.
Martin. So, I had a show called Stereotypes.
Sir.
And so I used to say stereotypes playing what I like. And I do whatever the fuck I wanted, right?
And he did.
And guess what? This is really, though. And this is my show, too, so I could do whatever I want.
Really though?
Yeah, really, though?
There it is.
Really, though.
Really.
So if I want to take a segment that I used to do on stereotypes and put it up on Really, though, just because I want to, then I'm gonna do that shit.
Who better than you?
Who better? Who else but me?
I don't know.
I invented that shit.
There it
You know what I'm
is.
saying? Okay, so this is what it is. If you guys haven't heard, you can go back and listen. I think it's Stereotypes episode 5 and Stereotypes episode 10.
Wow.
That was Who Wore It Best, part 1 and part 2, with my man E. Grigio, E. Green, Captain Saving Flows.
Saving flows.
Captain Saving Flows, left and right. You know what I'm saying? And what it is we take 2 different rap songs
Yeah.
that use the same sample and we listen to them back to back and we say who wore it best.
That's what we do.
Who are some of the winners from the past? We brought out one.
Damn,
Will
we
Smith.
gotta say Will Smith.
Will
with
Smith
that-
won,
with
bro.
that Forget me.
And
What
who
was it?
did he
Not-
beat?
Damn, who
He beat
did
the Beat Nuts.
He beat the beat nuts because the beat nuts was slipping on that one though. For real.
Yo.
But I think
So
that
it's
was
not
a
about
setup.
who's the doper rapper.
Nah.
It's not about who has more hits or not. It's really about that song. Who wore it best in that
Who
situation?
rocked that sample the best?
You know what I'm saying? You can have 2 fine ass women wearing the same outfit. It don't matter how many movies they've done or TV shows.
Nope.
It's just about that outfit in
Only
that
one
moment.
can go.
And who looked better. Only one can win.
There it is.
So who wore the best samples? Now, last time we both chose. This time I said, I want to be 100% surprised I'm gonna let you pick. So I think you brought 3.
I got a couple.
You got a couple. So you're gonna play us a couple,
Yeah.
and then we will discuss.
And there it is.
So I'm gonna hand it over to you, and you let us know which groups you're gonna play.
Okay.
We don't have to sample snitch.
No,
you
there
can
ain't gonna
leave
be
that
no
off the
sample
books.
snitching.
We don't sample snitch
They gonna
on
have to
this show.
find out for themselves.
They can dig, and it's pretty easy to find
Yeah,
out
it
if
is
they
for
really
fun.
want to. But
Yeah.
we not gonna do it.
Nah. We
son.
just
But
gonna
I'm gonna turn
play
it
the
over to you.
music.
So go ahead, eat green.
All right, yo.
So what you bring for us? What
I
you
got
bring
some
to the
heavy
party?
hitters for the first battle, yo.
All right, so battle number 1.
Battle number 1. I'm not even going to introduce them
We'll say the names of them at the end.
at the end.
Okay, cool. Drop it.
All right,
DJ
here we
E
go.
Greasio, Captain Satan Flows.
Hold tight, this is the last time you hear me. I'm out now, this is the last time to cheer me. Niggas at the game is getting too slimy. Liable to make this piece, brother, turn grimy. I'ma leave it in the hands of the slum now. Take it away from where it comes from now. A lot of you cats in the music business, shiftless. I put you on the shit list. Did your intuition say the shit on me? I'ma just flip your ears, yo, you hear me, B? D'Angelo, play your piano. JD, flip another beat for me. Hold tight with my tear and my nigga T3. Bust a bus, watch out for who you trust. Ali Shaheed, it's your blood that I bleed. Yes, fight, for you I will give my life. It's the Uma shit for real till there's no more life. When you foul, motherfuckers change your wrong to right. Make sure y'all bring the music to the area of flight. Hold tight. Hold tight.
Hold tight, your ass jack, what you do, yo? Hold tight, your SV, what you do, yo? Hold tight, you don't pay attention, man. That's why your money is the size of your attention span. Yo, something I gotta mention. Damn, who the fuck is this sitting in my session, man? This is my project, ho, on some MC Shan. Not yours, what's your intentions, man? You probably bootlegging my tape at a concession stand. What the fuck, niggas never learn a lesson, man. I try my best not to hold a Smith & Wesson, man. But I gotta hold something, cause niggas test you, man. Anyway, yo, keep it moving, keep the questions, and maybe I can bless you with the test presses, man. Until then, hold tight, hold tight, hold tight.
Yo, I got to do something crazy if I'm coming out like that, though, right?
Yo, if you're gonna come out the box with Slum Village from
Slum
like
Village.
this freaking classic album,
Classic.
Dilla Beats,
Dilla.
whoever's coming next has to really come hard because yeah, man.
They're heavyweight.
Yo, that's Dilla, man.
All right, well,
Where you taking us to now, man?
why wait?
Why wait?
I don't want you to see it till I get it ready. Might as well get it together. Here we go for real.
You just made it hard for me.
He breaks me down. He builds me up. He fills my cup. I like it rough. We bust, we ball, we rise, we fall. He comes in late, but it's okay. We do, I do. He knows the rules. He takes care of all. No, he's not alone. I'm on his team. He keeps me clean and gives me things. He makes me scream.
He's so contagious. He turns my
master plan. You know anything you need, baby, ask your man. You was there for my half a gram. Now it's kilos and C-notes and high fashion brands. We ball like we own the world. The only concern is you, my only girl. And when we speaking in tongues, breathing hard when I'm squeezing your lungs, keep it strong. But I gotta hit the streets when I'm done. It's joy and pain. When you trying to get ahead of the game, it's fucked up, but you never complain. You just pray I don't get killed when I hit the hood. Just another 100 million, I'ma quit for good. No more drug wars, trips to jail and shootouts. Getting loot out, but lawyers and bail will get you booed out. Just me and you, high off sex and twisted. You OG to you OD, addicted.
Yeah.
Come on, dog. Did you just play Truth Hurts?
I said heavyweights. You know what I'm saying?
You came with some heavy shit right there.
And the bad part is we can't even really talk about Tip or Rakim. We got to talk about who wore the whole shit.
Who wore it best. So let's talk about it. So we're talking about them drums, right?
We talking about them drums.
Okay, I know exactly where those drums are from. I can't sample snitch. But goddamn, if I didn't love them them DJ Quick drums on this song right here.
Man.
And I'm gonna tell you, man, I never made the connection to that Slum song. I never realized. I mean, the rhythm is there, definitely. Yeah. But I never realized.
Them drums, though. Yeah.
First of all, let me say something about this Truth Hurts song. DJ Quick got his ass sued so bad for this song right here,
he
bro.
did. Thought
But
he was
not
slick.
For the drums.
Nah.
For that.
Exactly.
He said he was in the bathroom getting ready one morning, and that shit came on the TV.
Wow.
And he came out the bathroom, and he was like, what is this? And he waited.
Wow.
And he kept watching and figured out who that was on TV, and then went and found the record.
Damn.
And made a hit, boy. That
for
I
sure.
feel like that song should have been bigger than it was.
And
that was a hit.
That I'm not gonna call that hip hop. I know Rakim is on there,
but it was an R&B song.
Yeah,
definitely.
It's definitely an R&B.
Truth Hurts, she was singing.
Yeah, she was singing.
He breaks me down.
Something like that.
He builds me up. He fills my cup.
Don't make her take an L. Not like that. Not like that.
Yo, I think she had some mental health issues too, man. Full respect to Truth Hurts.
No doubt.
But Daddy, we ain't.
You're not here for that.
Lose. You can still lose.
You can still lose,
man. You know what?
I told
you. Are
you.
we ready to go with our gut? Are we ready?
I'm gonna let you go first, cause you know.
Hey, yo, man. I gotta keep it West Coast today, man.
Oh,
contrary to what people might have thought, I would have gone as Dilla as I am. If I'm taking the whole, see, you gotta take how they use those drums, not just the drums by themselves.
Yeah.
It's hard to fuck with those Indian samples, bro.
Yeah. No doubt.
So, on that note, damn. I'm going DJ Quick, man.
Wow.
I know that's surprising.
Wow.
Because everybody who knows me knows how much of a Dilla fan I am. But damn, dude. I love this beat.
Yup. See, so here's what's about to happen, yo.
What's up?
We're going to start out this part of the show.
Disagreeing?
Agreeing.
Oh! He breaks me down. He lifts me up.
And here's the thing. Here's why. For me.
Because that's a hard-ass beat?
That's a hard-ass beat
and
a hard-ass song.
Yeah, the song
for it to be R&B and caught my attention like that.
And you know what? As hard as those drums are on that Slum Village song, that is not the best Slum Village song on that album.
No, it's not.
No disrespect.
No.
God bless the dead, as they say.
For sure.
And Dilla, it's almost like you're not supposed to say that in my world, but
we got to be real.
Yeah, man.
On this one right here, on this one right here that I proposed.
Yeah, man. Truth Hurts.
Truth Hurts, yo.
Featuring Rakim, produced by my man DJ Quick.
There it is.
With the sample by
that guy.
Know what I'm saying?
That person.
Yep.
Them
I got
people.
that record at the house, bro. Man, I got my loaner computer. I got that in the computer, man.
You're allowed to have it because you paid for it, right?
Of course, bro.
What is that? Hip Hop Nat.
All right, y'all. So if you agree with us, let us know, man. At Cookbook the PR.
And E-Color.
At E-Color. If you disagree or you agree, it's all good, man.
Yeah,
it's all opinion,
it's
right?
just music.
It's all opinion except that we're right.
Hey, there it is. I mean,
you
how could we not be?
We're totally right. Let's go to round two.
It might get a little crazy right here.
Uh-oh.
It might
how could it get? You came hard right out the gate.
I told you, yo.
Damn, son.
I told you. So.
But you know what's stuck in my head right now, though? That shit is weird.
Got him.
kept it West Coast.
And the winner is. All right, now for this one right here, another one gonna surprise you. I see you peeking. It's all good because I'm about to bang it out, and here we go. Unless they want to throw up another commercial on us, but here we go.
Run it.
The bloom, the swoon, the sugars on your block. The planets let them flesh in the corners of New York. The ghetto, the meadow, the Mr. Butterflu. The honey bugs dug and licked the honeydew. The sun, the kiss, the funk for a bliss. The lips with the soul and some jazz for your hips. The puff, the buzz, the lids be heavy slick. The Mecca get a rush when the beats be very thick. The hands, the feet, the brown baby treat. The femmes fumble loose and drink the doodle juice. The step, the flams, the planets goddamn. The peoples get a grip with the tape from a jam. A nickel bag of funk, a nickel bag of funk.
A nickel bag of funk, a nickel bag of funk.
A nickel bag of funk, a nickel bag of funk.
A nickel bag of funk, a nickel bag of funk. The big, the fat, the cool cats. The psychedelic soul puts the planet on the map. The chic, the love, the far out name. The lack of the funk's the main. Why we came, the boogie gets done. The colors won't run. The funk hits the square. The kids gotta come. The pizza with the pop. The West 4th stop. The crew after crew that do the grass hop. The true cool is black. The new school is fat. The beats by the ounce. The funk by the pack. The groove is the fix. The jitterbugs fix. The hanging off the butts with the fat soul kicks. That's my nickel bag of funk. My nickel bag of funk.
A nickel bag of funk. A nickel bag of funk.
I said a nickel bag of funk. A nickel bag of funk.
Oh, a nickel bag of funk. A nickel bag of funk.
Yo. Ooh. A nickel bag of funk. A nickel bag of funk. Yo, I did a show with Ladybug Mecca in Hawaii.
Wow.
And after they took us to like another club for like an after party thing, and she was just chilling. Beautiful person, man. She was so cool and sweet and nice to us, man.
No doubt.
But yeah, I know where you're going next.
Oh, do you?
I think I do.
It's pretty easy.
I think I do.
It's another situation here.
Damn,
where
bro.
you might
Diggable Planets.
Yeah, Diggable Planets, yo.
Especially that second album, that Blowout Cone.
Come on, man.
Jesus Christ.
Come on.
Man. And this song right here?
You thought it was gonna be cool like that?
Shit.
It ain't cool like that.
You ain't being cool like that to me at all, man.
Nah,
because it's hard for me.
Well, here we go. Let's keep it rolling.
Making it hard for me. Pause.
I'm saying
Next.
you know what that song is about. Anyway.
Samples. It's about sample and
yeah,
all right. Right?
All right. Well, here we go. Let's do this.
Speed of light, fast. It's like walking barefoot over broken glass. It's like jumping rope on a razor blade. All lightning quick. Decisions are made. Lifestyle, plush. Female, rush. This high-profile personality who earns his pay illegally. Professional, liar. Schoolboys admire. Young girls desire. Very few live to retire. Cash flow extreme. Dress code supreme. Vocabulary obscene. Definition street player. You know who I mean, the high rollers.
Hey yo, Ice Man, kick some flavor for me. You know what I'm saying, man? Hey yo, some of that gangsta street pimp shit. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah. I went West Coast again.
I know, dude. You know I'm from the West Coast, right?
I was figuring that you were.
You do know I'm from the West Coast.
From the West Coast
right?
with East Coast sensibilities.
That's very, very true. But you do know I grew up, and the type of dude I am is more Native Tongues de la Soul, which would push me straight towards a Diggable Planets.
You would think that, wouldn't you?
And I did not own this Ice-T record.
Whoa. That was the one with him and his wife on the cover, too,
Charlene
right?
the Syndicate Queen.
Ooh.
Yes. But we're not talking about what
No,
she
right.
wore best. We could talk about what she wore best.
Yeah, I picked her over Coco. I'm sorry.
Boom,
But anyway.
boom, 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 boom.
Sorry, Ice.
Man, I
Mr.
love
Morrow.
that. So let me just break it down for you.
Let's go.
The Diggable Planets one is actually more funky.
It is funky.
And I love the funk.
Yeah.
Okay. It's slower. It's a little bit more in that swang. You know what I mean? I mean, the sample kind of does that for you already.
Yeah.
But,
It puts you there.
But just that little bit slower makes it a little funkier.
Oh, we about to be surprised.
Ice-T. A little faster, but
Yeah.
still funky.
Yeah.
Part of it is winning because of that. I love that. I love that.
He was doing it the whole time the joint was
right?
playing. Yes, sir.
Okay. And so then versus like older style raps to newer style raps. We're going newer.
Okay.
not
Okay.
newer.
Okay. Yes.
Newer.
Yes. Newer. Yes.
I would edge it to Diggable Planets on the rap side of things.
But that's not what we're here for, is it?
I'm just trying to go through the whole overall songs, right?
He's trying to think it through, folks.
Okay, so let me ask you this. How do you want me to base it on? Just producer beat and just eliminate the song, eliminate the rappers?
Oh, we have to.
Okay.
We have to. We who wore that beat, that sample, whatever you want to call it, best?
I think I could sum it up in one phrase.
Uh-oh.
Damn, yo.
Wow.
I gotta go West Coast again, man.
Wow.
I have listen, I'm going against all of my everything right now. Like it should have been Slum. But it wasn't, man. It should have been Diggable Planets.
Well.
I can't give it to him, man. This dude is a real gangster, man. That guy, the original dude, we ain't sample snitching.
Nah.
It's like he played that for Ice-T.
Oh, seemed like it done it.
And there's the slower, funkier element to the Diggable Planets.
Yeah.
But
that one piece got him.
Oh man.
Got him.
Got him.
Damn.
What you got with me, man?
So, I am a huge Ice-T fan.
Are you? And I'm actually not.
Huge.
Not really.
I am a fan.
I read his book.
Like, how people love E40. People love Too Short. I really don't get down. You know what I'm saying? I respect them, but I don't really, that's not my thing.
Yeah.
I fuck with Ice-T. Because he just tells them gritty ass stories.
He does.
Yo.
I mean, I respect him major.
But get what?
Where you going? Let me have it.
We not here for that, are we?
E Greasio's like,
man. Yo, no doubt.
But stop. I
Yeah.
with my rap. I don't.
There it is. And it ain't even about their
It's
raps.
a fresh song,
I
bro.
just like the way they flip that joint. I just like how they
I
did
feel
it.
you, man.
Even their voices
I agree.
become part of the record.
I agree, man. But I got to go with my gut,
No
right?
doubt,
I got to go with my gut, man.
No doubt.
See, this Ice-T song is really, really the beginnings of me rap. Like, not me rapping, but like my rap, like the core of not. I remember rap songs before this, but that core, that Yo MTV Raps time. That's when I was like a little kid watching it on TV. So I would hear this stuff. So there's just, I guess that's where it's coming from for me. I have an affinity for it, or whatever you want to call it. Now, I'm saying who wore best Ice-T.
That's what
in
you're
the
saying.
same way that I'm saying who wore best Will Smith. So if you're like, hey, which song you want to bump?
Right.
I probably, no, not even probably. 9 times out of 10, I'm picking Nickelbacks.
No doubt.
Because that's more
No
me.
doubt.
That's the
Right,
native tones,
right,
that jazzy
right,
vibe, the whole thing. And they did flip it super
they did.
nice,
No
bro.
doubt. Yeah.
And you see how hard I'm prefacing this
I
shit,
see.
bro?
I see.
It's
You trying to
almost
give
like
props, but
twice in a row, bro. You got me on this shit.
I picked that, but
Listen, text chain, and all you guys out there, I got one thing to say. Until you can fuck with that, don't even come at me.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Yeah,
so
man.
that's a split decision.
Hey, yo, man, we need one more, man.
Yo,
I need that headbanger. I need that crazy one.
All right, so I've done this with you,
This
and you
third time.
know me.
I know
for
you.
bringing something crazy to the table, right?
Bring it.
So, I mean, people gonna wonder what I'm really thinking.
They are. They're gonna be like,
But
what?
it's not about the artists.
It's not the artists.
No.
Nor the producers.
No. It's
Nope.
about who wore the beat the best.
Who wore it best. That's it. That's all we talking about. KRS-One lost last time on some
He
beats.
lost, yo.
You know what I'm saying?
He would lose a lot, though, on beats,
He
though.
would. He would.
Let's keep it real.
You know who else would lose a lot on beats? Nas.
You think?
A lot.
Damn.
I think Nas would have killed Jay-Z in the whole career and not just the battle if he just had like a Kanye or Just Blaze who took him by the hand and said, hey, man, let me tell you something, man. You rap better than everyone. But you know what you don't do good?
Damn.
Pick motherfucking beats.
Wow.
And you know what else you don't do good? Write hooks.
You just tell stories.
You do your part.
Yeah.
And let me do my part. And we will blow the fuck up together. And I'll give you case in point. My man Common couldn't get a hit to save his life. He even had Dilla. And he did go gold with that, but he still couldn't. Until Kanye West said, hey man, we've been homies a long time.
Damn.
Chi-Town.
Shy.
Just do the raps, man. I'm going to do everything else.
Well,
And
there
what
you go.
happened to him? Go.
Boom.
Go.
Boom.
First platinum record. Second platinum record. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop.
Gone. Now he's everywhere.
That's what I'm talking
Except
about.
on the Hip Hop Dojo show. Where you at, son?
What's up, Common? I met him before, man.
Me too, yeah.
A couple of times.
Yeah, he's a real cool ass dude in real life.
Very cool, man. We talked
Yeah.
hip hop.
Yeah.
He was like, yo, what's up with the old school? We talked about all kinds of stuff, man. He was real cool. Man.
He's just so fucking busy winning Oscars and shit now.
Oh, man.
You know
He's
what
up there
I'm
doing
saying?
them commercials. The youth
Oh, my
with
God.
virtual reality in their brains. What will you do? I'm like, Common, you doing too much now,
Yo.
man. Just act and rap, man. You know.
Yo, and leave Tiffany Haddish alone. No, I'm
Or
playing.
maybe not. Maybe not. That's a different one.
I'm
But
playing. That's
anyway,
some TMZ. Yeah.
We have digressed.
Yeah.
Let's get to that third pick, homeboy. Just
All right, yo.
blow our minds. Don't even worry about who it is.
Fine. Well, here it is. I'm gonna play the. No, I'm just running how they are in order right here.
You should run.
That's what I'm gonna do. Ready?
That's what you should do.
Well, fine. Here you go. No names. We just gonna run it something like this, and it's gonna be real fucking hard. All right.
Uncle Ricky, would you read us a bedtime story? Nah, kid, but I'm gonna give you one of them old Raekwon crime joints. Feel me? You have the right. We will. Man. We will. Here we go.
Well, it was late one night, walking through the park with my leather down coat and Wallaby Clarks, getting my step on. Big shit, big six, big wrist. So much excitement in the air, I was crisp. Money suitcase, Louis joint.
Yo, Ray, I'm gonna get some shit just like
Go
yours.
make it happen, Blackguard and get rich. Saw the D's fly by in New Yorker, yup, tents and shit. They made a right on me them last 2 dicks. Know I seen them. Max loaded, jog right back to the car. They spun around again and flashed they shits. I dropped the back with a puffin' in the 645. Use a live nigga. You almost smashed your shit. I'ma dumb my way out the bitch. Moving through the car nice and slow. 2 hoodies on in the golden pit. Nigga had a white eye, they both black down. What's the clown shit for? The dog jumped in the whip. It was a train one. Wops pointed at me. Yo, nigga, freeze.
Oh my goodness.
Woo, we will.
Wow.
Look, that's Cuban Links 2, right?
Wow.
Let me just go on record as to say that album came out in 2010, right?
We can find out for sure, but what?
I'm almost positive because I remember thinking that was the best rap album of 2010, and it was very overshadowed and very overlooked.
Only built for Cuban Links 2.
That album, as a whole, is fucking phenomenal, man.
Damn.
That is a great ass album, man.
Damn. I almost hate to play this next
I don't
record.
even know where to go after you play that, man.
Yeah, but you a fan though, so be ready.
We didn't even get to Slick Rick.
No, we didn't even get there.
We didn't even get to Jizza.
Well, I'm just saying.
Master Killer.
Because if I did that, it would be over.
It's too much.
It would
Can't handle
absolutely be over if I just did that.
Okay, well, where are we going then, man?
We gotta first remember now, before we get on this last part of the ride, that we're not here for the rapper
Not here
slash
for the
MC
rapper.
slash
You're right.
singer.
You're right.
We here to see who flipped the sample the best.
You're right.
Right?
Okay. I duly
So
noted, my
with
friend.
no further ado, unless we're gonna get some more 15 seconds commercials or whatever.
All right, let's get it.
Here we go.
I won't even look.
Yeah, you
I just want to hear it. Hit me. Hit me.
King shit.
Black Bill Gates, ho.
Give me time to get my smoke on, you feel?
You can find it all in the streets.
Hood Richard.
The streets bought me my car. The streets bought me my crib. The streets got me the ball. Man, the streets got me my bitch. I say this me, this me, this me, this me. You will never understand the life I live. I say the streets got me my car. The streets got me my crib. The streets got me the ball. Man, the streets got me my bitch. I say this me, this me, this me, this me. You will never understand the life I live. I say I'm moving how I'm moving and I'm doing what I'm doing. Started off in Decatur with a 50 in my shoe and when my shoe was untied. You can see the sandwich bag. See the block was my dad, so I asked the block for cash. I was getting so much money that I prayed for a stash. I say, God, if you love me, you will buy me a jet.
Boom. That
Damn, son.
150. Right down on the
Man. Hey, yo, we was talking about my man 2 Chainz just a little while ago.
Yes, sir. This
You go
this is
come try to
the
fuck my head up with some 2 Chainz. After
Titty Boy era, though.
This is when he was called Titty Boy.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you a little story about my man 2 Chainz, okay? Now, my man 2 Chainz, he actually went out for multiple years, dropped mixtapes, rode around with, what was it, Ludacris's crew?
I don't know who he was fucking with.
He was with, I think, Ludacris and them.
Okay.
This motherfucker's name was Titty Boy.
It was Titty
You know
Boy.
what I'm saying? His name was Titty Boy, yo.
Yep.
Now, for respect, he made a little noise, had a little duffel bag boy hit
Yeah.
as Titty Boy.
Yeah. With featuring other folks and all that. Your
My
boys
name
and
is
that.
Cookbook, and I know that's not a good name.
Hey,
But I do know that Titty Boy is a terrible name.
maybe that's why he changed it.
Exactly. Now, my man was like in his mid-30s.
Yeah.
Said, we need to switch this shit up,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
He became 2 Chainz and destroyed the world, man.
Yeah.
This guy's done more features since he changed his name
Man.
2 Chainz and done more albums and had more #1 hits and all of
Crazy.
that.
Crazy.
You know? So you tell me if ain't something in the name. You know what I'm saying?
Clearly.
Clearly. Having said that,
Having said all of that.
that was a nice, bouncy, dope-ass track, and I would not even have known that was the Saints album from the other side.
Wow.
From Raekwon.
Yes,
Right?
sir. Yes, sir.
It's almost hard to even compare them because they
It
are
is.
so light years different.
Yeah.
This is a good example of the beauty of hip hop
Yes, it is.
and how you could take the same elements
Yeah.
and come out with that.
Come out with that.
Now, I told you earlier I like 2 Chainz. Man.
You did, and I was listening. I was like, "Damn, I don't even know if I'm gonna do this to him." But you asked for it.
And I like Wu-Tang, but I'm not like
Not just Wu Tang, but
Yeah.
Rick.
I know, man.
Who else on that shit with Wu?
It was Jizza,
This is
Raekwon, Master Killer, Slick Rick.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Patty LaBelle. Oh no, I'm just kidding.
yeah. That's
So, having said all that, man,
all that.
I do not like 2 Chainz that much.
Oh,
I like you 2 Chainz, Titty Boy. But there are limits.
Ooh, man,
Okay?
yeah,
And
yeah.
we have found the limit.
We found it.
Okay?
We found it.
You are not fucking with Cuban Links 2.
Well,
And
there
I'm
you
gonna tell you
go.
that right now. I just got finished saying that was the best album in 2010.
You did say that. Yes, you did.
I listened to that album more than anything that year.
Man,
Hey, yo, son, I'm going with my man, the chef.
there you go.
Straight up and down. Who you voting for?
So this will not be a surprise upset by Will Smith. This will not be that.
Not today, son.
I'm going
Not today.
with Raekwon on this one.
I'm pretty sure you would.
Now, let me say this
That
though.
song was tight, though.
Let me exactly. I'm going to say I am not particularly a trap fan. I listen to the music
Yeah.
to a certain extent because it all starts to,
Yeah.
you know,
But that one was more Southern bounce.
and
That's
that one
not
had
really-
that, but it had that sample in
Yeah.
it though.
Even
It
the
wasn't just
drums
rattlesnake or what we call
Yeah.
it. It wasn't just a hi hat.
Yeah.
It was actually put together. That's why
It's-
it caught me.
To me, that's more like Southern, like in the vein of UGK. Or like, you know,
Right.
like
Outkast
Get
even and
Fly,
stuff. Oh, like
those
that.
type
Yeah,
of songs.
yeah,
and like,
yeah.
What's the main one with Outkast? That one, the International Players
International.
Ball, and like
Yeah, that was
those real dope Southern songs that were when they were flipping samples. So it's like
Right.
classic South.
Right. It has that feeling.
I wouldn't even
outside
consider.
of
I mean,
that shit.
you could consider that trap, I guess, but I wouldn't even consider that trap.
I'm gonna go ahead. And,
I would call that Dirty South. That's what
as
I would call it.
King Killer on the show would say Southern.
Southern. I'm gonna say that's Southern.
So yeah, yo.
But that Southern is not smothering.
No,
okay?
not today. It's
Ray
getting
Corn
smothered.
is getting it.
Just getting
It's
smothered.
time.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So what did we learn here
I,
today, man? We had
man.
two unanimous.
Yeah.
And one split decision.
One split.
Split in the middle, man.
No doubt. That's that's a good
one.
thing.
Man, shout out to all the text chain, man. We did it. Peter,
We did it.
we did it, man.
Peter Johansson
Yeah,
out there and
you need to come
Dublin
to
or wherever
America,
the hell
man.
he
You
is.
tripping. You tripping.
He goes
out there.
hard, yo.
Y'all need to stop studying hip hop so much with them links and shit. I
Oh,
can't keep
man.
up with y'all. But listen, man, this is really though, man. And I brought my stereotype segment because I knew you were coming on the show. There's no way we ain't doing this, man. We might have to do this always. As we were sitting here, I already thought of a couple more. Ooh,
look at him.
Ooh, like a good one, like a real good one.
Okay,
too. That would be
okay.
like-
Yeah.
So you know what? If y'all want part 4, you gotta leave comments. You gotta rate it.
Yeah.
You gotta share it with other people.
Yeah.
Get people knowing about what we did here today.
Right.
Make sure you subscribe to the Hip Hop Digest.
Digest, just Google. We're right
Where
there.
do you want them to follow you or the Digest, like Instagram?
Man,
What you want, man?
Why
Talk
not?
to
You know what I'm saying? This whole world, this life is about promotion, right?
That's it, man.
So
Just get it.
we ain't selling our shit. You can listen to us for free. You can buy our merchandise, but you can listen to us for free.
Yeah.
And you can find us on, of course, as my man Cook the Book said,
Say that.
on any listening format or whatever you call that.
Stitcher,
shit.
iTunes,
All of that.
Spreaker.
Or if you
Google
want to
Play,
come
TuneIn.
see what a dinosaur webpage look like,
Oh shit!
come to the
You need to
hiphopdigestshow.com.
fuck with Squarespace, yo. That shit will be looking bomb.
Oh,
son.
shit.
HipHopDigestShow.com. Is that what it
Yes,
is?
sir. It's that simple.
So they have a great show, y'all. And if you want to stay up on current hip hop news and not have to search the blogs yourself, if you want to hear good commentary from dudes who have been there since the beginning, but yet keep an open mind and are willing to take in everything that's coming, listen to the Hip Hop Digest, man. These 3 dudes are putting it down for the culture, and they've been doing it for a long time.
Appreciate that, man.
And go to their website and buy some merch. Buy a t-shirt.
We wear it.
Hip Hop Digest Show looks tight on a t-shirt.
That's what's up.
And I think people might want to wear that t-shirt a little more than a shirt that says cookbook. I found that out a few times in a row.
I mean, it depends on what you know.
Anyway. So we solved the problem with the littles today.
We did.
We had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Who Wore It Best. I don't know where to go from there, man.
Man, I look so forward to hearing the comments on this one. Because
Yeah.
so 2 of them, they either got to call us crazy or say, yo, y'all were right.
Yeah, yeah.
And then on that
They
split
might
one,
be on me, man. They might,
I'll be
that
interested to
iced
see.
tea, that
You
iced
called
tea
that iced
pick?
tea. I mean, that's not a bad pick, though. I mean, I said that this time I'm going to try to do some real
No,
shit.
they might get us on the Truth Hurts. Maybe that one. I don't know, man.
They probably going to be faking because they know they like that shit. When
You
that shit
can't-
came on, they
yo,
was
you
head nod
cannot-
like, yeah.
You cannot front on that beat.
can't.
You cannot
Can't. At
front
all.
on that beat. That beat is one of the hardest beats
Exactly.
that was ever made. DJ Quick, man. Anyway, man, we already talked about all that.
Yeah.
So you can follow me at Cookbook the PR. You know how we get down. Hit me up at cookbookings. cookbookings@gmail.com. Look at me.
Uh-oh.
You can
High
email
off
me,
life.
send me hate mail if you want. If you got questions, concerns, you want to have a one-on-one coaching session with me or whatever, consultations. The first one's always free, y'all. We ramping up. The end of the year, we doing a seminar. My man E Green's going to help me put it together.
It's going to be crazy.
In the coming months, you're going to hear a lot more about it. But just to sum it all up, man, we can sum it up with one more question to my man E Green. And that question is, really though?
Really, though.
There it is, yo. We out. Peace.
Peace.
Really though.
There you have it. The discussion on the littles, but most importantly, who wore it best, y'all? You heard who I thought wore it best. You heard who my man E Color, E Green, E Greasio. You know what I'm saying? You heard who he thought wore it best? Man, hit us up. Let us know who you think wore it best. At Cookbook the PR on all platforms, Twitter, Instagram. You know what I'm saying? At Cookbook the PR on Facebook. All that. Yo, once again, we are brought to you by Platform Collection. I'm giving them a shout out. Please go to platformcollection.com. Check out everything that's there, man. There's videos, essays. There's a whole slew of other podcasts. And when I say a slew, I mean a slew. And yo, let me tell you guys something, man. Do not sleep on the fact that Felipe's Garage is around. I know we dropped one episode, but maybe, just maybe, we might be coming back with more, y'all. So shout out to Merce, man. Shout out to him as a new father, too. And shout out to you guys, man. Thanks for following, man. And it would do me a huge favor if you would follow us, subscribe to us on wherever you listen to your podcasts at, Stitcher, iTunes, TuneIn, wherever. Subscribe to us, rate us, give us 5 stars, please. Comment. That helps people get to know where the podcast is and what it's all about, man. And also share it. Share it on your socials, man. If you see me tweet something, you see me put something up on Instagram, on Facebook, man, repost that stuff for me, man. Come on. Repost that bitch. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all, we out of here. Really, though? Really, though?
Really though, really